Fresh got humiliated on his own show in the worst way possible. Video by Jew Almighty. All right, man, let's check this out. What happened to Fresh?
Yo, good, yeah. What good, my
Walter just got son humiliated and packed up on his own show in the most embarrassing way possible.
What happened?
I just don't like you. You're a bitch ass. I just don't like you.
Oh! Not getting called a bitch ass nigga by a white boy on your own show? That's crazy.
And that was a reality check
What
that
did he say?
had coming for a long time. Because there's some things that Fresh and Fit hate. Women.
There you go. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't I?
Just to see Smiley.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're all friends, by the way, so get the fuck up out of here. Matter of fact, any of you just want to get up and leave, you can feel free to leave. Because at the end of the day, you guys are all sluts anyway, so I don't give a fuck. In fact, all y'all get the fuck out of here.
Goddamn.
Get the fuck out of here, man. All right. Shit's ridiculous. Get the fuck up out of here. All you fucking bitches.
All right.
I'm gonna end this shit myself. Get these hoes out of here, man. End your shot myself. Stupid ass come in here and annoy the fuck out of me, bro. Get the fuck up out of here.
Black people.
Yeah, let's keep it 1,000. You get your reparations. What you gonna do with it? You gonna buy a bunch of some Jordans, some they're gonna buy some. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What good, my
Now this right here is called grade A cooning.
Gonna buy some Fendi, buy some rims. Oh yeah, look at that shit spin. Yeah, look at that shit spin. I tried being a for like 6 months. That shit retarded. That shit retarded, bro. Yo, listen, man. Big monkey chains and all that. I tried that shit again. Shit retarded. I try to assimilate to these man. Ass dog. Yo. Okay, I know I can't speak. Like, what's good, bro? Yo, let's go. I was like, what'd you say?
And especially black women.
Huh?
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
No,
so
I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Black girls are bottom of the totem pole, bro. You want me to lie?
Bottom of the totem pole of what? Because
In everything. They're fat. They're
okay,
loud.
okay, first off,
They're obnoxious. They wear fake hair.
these both girls are both Spanish.
They look black or half black. They look like half breeds. Yeah.
Nigga, this is why black women are at the bottom of the fucking tier,
Golly,
man.
man. Jesus.
Indian? Is he Indian? What's your nationality? I've been asking this whole time. Are you Indian?
I gotta say this. That's irrelevant. I gotta say
Where are you
this, man.
from?
That's irrelevant.
Why don't you say something like that?
Why don't you look
Are
us
you
in
not
the
black?
Yeah,
What
bro.
the
The Weave
fuck?
Warrior's leaving.
Yeah, we out.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, leave. Watermelon chicks. It's fine.
Wow,
Yeah, black
man.
jokes is crazy. Are you?
Okay.
where
That's
are you
crazy,
That's
man.
irrelevant. I'm a racist,
That's so
right?
nasty, man. So fucking foul.
These comments all the time when I talk about Fresh and Fit. Oh, but they're black. When I say black people
They not black.
or black women in this video, I'm talking specifically.
Walter, he's dark as midnight, but he ain't with the culture at all.
About black Americans, who they've made it clear that they have nothing but disdain for, as you saw in
Bro,
those
how could you have a co-star that feels comfortable wearing a KKK fit on his show? Come on, man.
earlier clips.
Eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window-licking stupid nigga.
What? They are not black Americans and do not
At all.
identify as such.
At
So
all.
please fuck off with that comment. And
Yeah.
if they were black, would they talk to another black person like this?
I'm literally in the middle of a gym calling your dumbass as I'm working out because you are. You're a stupid idiot. Fried chicken, watermelon with salt, running around with guns, doing dumb shit. Like you came in here on some tough guy shit off rip, like a typical black person instead of actually making concrete arguments. You're an embarrassment. You're an idiot. You make a bunch of stereotypical things. Yo, aren't you from the Sudan? Can't even pronounce it right because in your culture, to pronounce things correctly or use correct English is considered cool.
Bro, this is just hatred coming out of Myron towards black people because there isn't a single thing that he's pointed to that is unique to the black community. Run around with guns. You know who owns what population has all the guns in this fucking country, bro? White people. And it's not a bunch of military trained whites. Bro, you got dudes just in their backyard out in the country just fucking shooting anything, bro. Just for fun. They love guns. Fat people, you could go down the list. Fried chicken, who doesn't fucking love fried chicken, bro? This is just hatred for black people, man.
Because you're low IQ dumb like you are, you probably wear Gucci, you probably wear designer, you probably have like 10 pairs of Jordans, and you're probably poor, and you're probably stupid on top. Actually, you don't have to say probably. We know you're stupid.
They've legit shown nothing but hatred toward Black Americans and just have an overall anti-Black energy throughout their podcast.
Facts,
so it's
sure.
always comical to me when they talk down on Black people, but then they
bro, and people are like, oh, didn't you go on Fresh and Fit? Yeah, fucking almost 5 years ago, before they were saying any of this shit. This was not at all Fresh and Fit's brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
not accepted by white people, which is a community they want to be accepted by.
No, I've noticed with Black dudes, they don't like.
Yeah, I think what happened to Fresh and Fit is that they got exposed time and time again for actually not being that good with women. From, you know, I remember when Myron got exposed because basically there was a chick that wanted to come on his show and he was like, I gotta fuck you if you want to come on my show or whatever, because I know other dudes who you slept with. And so basically he was trying to pay for the box through his show. And other things of that nature came out. And then, of course, Fresh with his legendary I have over 1,000 bodies quote that literally nobody ever believed. All of these things happened. And I think slowly people started to see, all right, these dudes probably aren't living the lives that they claim to be living in regards to women. And so they started to shift the brand towards this whole, you know, conspiracy theorist, anti-Semitic, anti-Black, conservative, somewhat religious kind of mode. And they've just gone full force with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just made them more and more racist. I also think their beef with Abba and Preach really scarred them.
Doing that shit, white guys were all like, yeah, well, I said we. Yeah, but
Yeah, he and look at Fresh, how he cozying up with this white man. Like, look, he thinks he's white. He thinks he's white.
Stop it. Get some help.
We've seen Myron in white-only spaces getting put in his place several times.
Myron, you were in my space the other day, and I said, you know, you're doing a great job calling these, but, you know, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks, and would you go home? And you said, I was born here, and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country.
You see? Bro, you see, the whites like this, the racist whites like this, like Nick Fuentes, I actually respect these kinds of racists more than all the other ones because they just say it as it is. You know what I'm saying? They just say, hey, bro, listen, you're doing real good disparaging and making these black people look bad. You're doing real good pushing these stereotypes and these agendas and, you know what I'm saying, emboldening the white racist community. But just so you know, you're nothing more than a useful dog. You're a useful tool. You're a pet. You know what I'm saying? You're a clown to us. And once you have exhausted your utility to us, if we were to have our own way, you ain't fucking our white women either. We don't want you in this space, nigga. You better take your ass back to Sudan.
An answer?
Bro, you look, man, I know you're trying to get a clippable moment here for your...
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue with whites working with non-whites.
We're over here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into, you know, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you sand.
Yep, there it is. You sand igger.
Steve, tell that you gotta go find it himself.
Well, he's the one that's listen, let's just stick with the Americans for now.
And then we got this naturalization here. Like, bro, or you're with the standard guy. Yo, you're British, right?
And bro, you don't know your. Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's nothing but karma that Walter finally got a taste of his own medicine too. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to
shout
sub.
out to Jew Almighty,
let's
man.
Get into it.
Fresh, I just don't like you. You're a bitch ass. I just don't like you.
God damn.
Time out. That came from so left field. How did they let him keep talking after that point? What? He was so comfortable saying
facts, bro. You kick this nigga off the show immediately. You know what I'm saying? But he can't do that because this is the kind of audience that they are trying to appeal to. This is the kind of audience that they are trying to attract. So when they, you know what I'm saying, give Walter this energy, well, they can't kick him off because he's not really doing anything out of the norm for their community.
it too.
And Myron, you tell guys to get into real estate. It's like, bro, the barrier for entry to that is so high. Like, you need to just tell people to buy Bitcoin. Really that simple.
So why my bitch doesn't?
I just don't like you, bro. I just like it's that
white?
simple.
Are you
I
white?
just don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm white.
These dudes are so lame. You literally just got called the N-word to your face by a guy you clearly know is white named David. Nothing to say, no snap.
Are you white? Are you white? Come on, man. You see
no
that.
crash
I
out,
mean,
no
what else could he be?
response at all other than are you white? When you clearly know he's white.
You just said the N-word?
Yeah,
I didn't give you the pass.
I did.
I didn't give you the pass?
So it's just lame, and it is so weird how timid they are when a white person is confronting them with racism. We saw this with Myron too. He had nothing to say in those white spaces when they were calling him the N-word or saying N-word. But let a black person get on the call, and they're going to be every derogatory racist stereotype in the world. Let me address the elephant in the room. One, white people should not be saying the N-word. I don't care. It's not a debate at all. Don't say it. Now, with that said, the simple fact that Fresh and Fit kiss ass to white people as much as they do, but when white people are confronting him, he has nothing to say, and this is another example of that.
I didn't give you the pass, though.
They don't need a pass, nigga.
Yo, David is way too comfortable saying that. It actually rolls off his tongue so naturally that it sounds more normal when he says the N-word than when Walter says it.
Facts.
That's crazy work. I do not condone this white dude, David, saying the N-word at all. Let me make that clear.
Right.
Now, with that said, the way we've heard Fresh and Fit talk to black women and about black...
See, that's the thing, though. When they engage in racism against black people for clout, you can't then cry racism when a white person comes and is being racist. You can't. And so now you just look like an idiot.
Black people, this is poetic justice.
Never did.
That is you, my friend.
So here's
Never needed one.
All right, let me.
You need one, my friend.
I'm from the street. I'm from the street.
And look at Marvin's bitch ass with nothing to say at all. We heard him on the call before talking to a black guy, going off, crashing out every N-word, every stereotype in the book. But when a white person calls into their show, confronts them, calls them the N-word, they're not giving the same energy at all. So they talk down on black people and kiss the ass of white people, only to not be accepted by white people, and then be called out their name to their faces, and they got nothing to say. When I say this is embarrassing...
You need one, my friend.
From the street. I'm from the streets, nigga. Like, I'm really
No,
from
you're
the
not,
streets.
nigga. You're a white boy.
Dog, David gotta chill. David gotta chill. This ain't funny. I know it's funny because it's about Fresh and Fit. I don't condone white people saying the N-word, but damn, he's cooking Walter.
You're a white
Yes,
boy.
I am, brother. Yes, I am, bro.
Oh,
you can
bro,
ask
please,
about me.
please.
Ask about me in the area that I live in, brother. You can ask.
Marvin is a fucking mime, hasn't said a word. This is so funny. And instead of Walter addressing a white guy, calling him the N-word to his...
But what is he gonna say? What can he say? He making jokes about watermelon and fried chicken and Shaniquas and weave. And he cannot now fall back into his blackness and say, hey, man, this is... He don't know what to do. Neither does Myron. I mean, what group does Myron even belong to, bro? So I asked ChatGPT, and basically it says Sudan is often regarded both African and Middle Eastern / Arab, depending on context. In international organizations like the Arab League, Sudan is treated as Middle Eastern. Geographically, it's African. But anybody with eyes can see that Myron is not black, bro. This man is Middle Eastern or Arabic, or however you would make the classification. He clearly does not have any genes. From the texture of his hair to the shape of his nose, it's quite clear. And then, of course, his hatred for black people, his disdain for black people and black culture.
Face multiple times and not giving a fuck. He's asking some...
Like, even the biggest coons on YouTube, bro. Candace Owens, fucking... Brandon Tatum, you won't hear them say shit like that. You feel me? Just that complete, just utter hatred for black people and everything black and black culture.
Roundabout question about where he's from. Anything to avoid the actual topic. These guys don't stand on business at all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go inside and say to Nick in the street. I promise you, they'll beat your ass.
I do it all the time, brother. I got tons of homies in the hood, bro. I got homies in South Dallas. I got homies in East Dallas. I got homies in North Dallas.
You said
Bro talking about the black dudes that went to his school. He grew up in the suburbs, bro.
Homies everywhere, brother.
Bro.
The whitewashed black people that he around that let him say nigga, you know what I'm saying? They talking about, I got homies in the hood. Nigga, you ain't got no homies in the hood, bro.
Bro, I see through your fake ass facade, brother. I see through it.
The white dudes who really grew up in the hood, and even the ones who claim to have an N-word pass, they just speak differently. They move differently. You still might not agree that they should have the pass, and I don't agree that they should have the pass, because it's not about being gangster. It's not about being hood. but you can tell they're a different kind of white person. You know what I'm saying? This dude, no, come on.
I am me on camera, having fun. I got the lifestyle you
Wait, did David come with the racist crash out, cook water, then dip? That is crazy work. And they still have nothing to say. They are so hard anytime they're talking at or about black people. But let it be a white person, and this is their faces.
You had, and your mom's basement probably. Oh, bro, fuck your. Okay. Okay. And? Oh, I said the N-word. You want a brownie, Nick? You're not Nick Fuentes, bro. He can say it. You got to pass. You don't.
Why? Why does Nick Fuentes get a pass?
You're not Nick, bro.
This dude even saying that Nick Fuentes has a pass to say the N-word is just cringe and corny as hell. And that's not even the first time that a caller called in and cooked Walter.
This show's great, man. It's great for entertainment. But I just think that there are some things that you could do to make it better. And one thing with these Rough and Fresh, man, what the hell do you do, you know, besides ride on the coattails of the success of this show?
These dudes are walking L's. I honestly don't know how they still have an audience at this point. But it's just crazy how much their energy switches when they're confronted by a white person as opposed to a black person. Of course, I don't condone a white dude David using the N-word, but when I say Fresh and Fit had it coming, they had it coming. But
yeah, man, I've always been confused, perplexed as to how Walter could be a co-host of a show that is so racist and how he embraced that racist shit so much. I understand the fact that he's an immigrant and he is not really tapped in with the culture like that, and he probably has never felt comfortable around black Americans and black people, but there's a difference between being, you know what I'm saying, coming to America and then gravitating towards white culture because you can't really assimilate with black culture, and then straight up being racist against black people and hating black people. You feel me? Like, that's some weird shit for real. And it's so just entertaining, so crazy to see this guy just don't know what to do when he's in a situation where he's clearly being disrespected because of his blackness. You know what it is? I don't even really think that he was offended because of the whole nigga thing. Clearly Walter doesn't care about that. What it is this white dude came on and he was just talking shit to Walter, and Walter is so bad at roasting and he's so bad at going back and forth with people on the live and online that the only thing he could reach for in that situation is pointing out the fact that you're a white man calling you know, me a black man nigga, and that's not okay. But then he can't even really stand on it because he co-signed all this racist shit, even saying, oh, I gave Nick Fuentes a pass. Why can Nick Fuentes get a pass and this dude don't get a pass? There is no logical reason for that. It's just that he ain't got nothing else to say. But again, another bad look for these guys. Man, I don't know. They just need to start over, bro. Start afresh. This nigga need to find Jesus. He need to do something, bro, because, you know, it's kind of like how everyone's saying Young Thug got to go gospel now. That's what Walter, that's his only hope, bro, for resuscitating his image is fucking become a Christian, bro. You know what I'm saying? Start preaching and shit like that. You feel me? But hey, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Peace out.